There's something about Tems that hits different. The first time you hear her voice, it feels like she's not just singing. She's speaking directly to something inside you. It's deep, it's soulful, it's honest. And in a city like Toronto, where so many people live far from home, chasing dreams, balancing cultures, and figuring out identity, Tems' music doesn't just sound good. It feels necessary. Toronto has always been a melting pot. People from all over the world, Africans, Caribbeans, Middle Easterners, Asians, we all share space here. And in that mix, certain artists rise above sound. They capture emotion. Tems is one of them. Her voice cuts through the noise of everyday life. Whether you're walking downtown at night, headphones in, or driving through Scarborough with the skyline in view, her music feels like the soundtrack to the city's quieter moments. When Tems first broke into the global scene, Toronto fans felt like they were part of that journey. From Try Me to Free Mind to her work on Wizkid's Essence, her growth mirrored the rise of Afrobeats culture in the city. She represented something bigger than fame. She represented emotion, self-reflection, and strength, all in one. In a place like Toronto, where life can feel fast, cold, and disconnected, Tems brings warmth. Her lyrics speak to vulnerability, to the struggle of being misunderstood, of wanting peace, of carrying emotional weight. And that's something a lot of people here relate to. It's not just Africans or Nigerians. It's anyone who's ever tried to find themselves in a foreign land. You can see her impact whenever her music plays at a party. When DJs like AJ Styles or Magic Flows drop Essence, the whole vibe changes. The crowd slows down. People stop moving for a second. Some close their eyes, some smile, some just sway. It's like her voice commands stillness, and in a room full of energy, that's rare. Tems' sound bridges two worlds, the bold, vibrant rhythm of Afrobeats and the raw emotion of soul and R&B. Toronto loves that balance because the city itself exists in that same duality. Loud and quiet, fast and reflective. Her music mirrors the rhythm of urban life here, confident on the outside, emotional underneath. There's also something powerful about how she represents African womanhood. She's not loud, not chasing trends, not overdoing it. She's authentic. Her energy says, "I'm enough." And that quiet confidence resonates deeply, especially with young women across Toronto's universities and creative scenes. You'll see it online too. Tems has become a symbol of soft strength, someone who doesn't need to scream to be heard. That's a vibe Toronto fans connect with, especially in a culture that sometimes glorifies chaos. She reminds people that calm can be powerful too. At concerts, you feel that energy multiply. Her performances are never about flashy sets or wild choreography. It's all about the voice, the feeling, the connection. When she performed Free Mind, it wasn't just a song, it was therapy. You could see people in the crowd closing their eyes, mouthing the words like prayers. It's rare to see that kind of emotional honesty in a concert crowd, but that's what she brings out. And that's why her shows in Toronto always feel spiritual. There's an understanding between her and the audience, no need for overexcitement or shouting. Just music, emotion, and mutual respect. The crowd gives her space to breathe, and she gives them peace in return. What makes it even more special is how her story reflects so many others in the city. She didn't rise overnight. She built her sound carefully, stayed true to her style, and trusted her timing. That's something Toronto creatives admire, the patience to grow authentically in a world that pressures everyone to blow up fast. Her collaborations have also expanded her reach in Canada. Essence might have been the entry point, but songs like Higher, Free Mind, and Me and You have created their own emotional following. Toronto's DJs, curators, and content creators use her tracks to bring a certain calm energy into playlists, videos, and even fashion events. She's become part of the cultural texture here, not just an artist, but a mood. It's not uncommon to hear people describe her voice as the sound of reflection. In a city that's constantly moving, the reflection is something we crave. You can hear her playing in Ubers late at night, in cafes downtown, in student apartments around York and Ryerson. Her music travels quietly, but deeply. Tems also represents something that Toronto's diaspora holds close, the balance between ambition and grounding. She's global now, performing on massive stages, winning awards, collaborating with international stars, yet she still feels real, relatable, and humble. She's proof that you can blow up and still stay yourself. And that message resonates strongly in this city, where so many are chasing dreams across borders. For many African students and creatives here, Tems is the voice of what's possible, a reminder that being authentic can take you farther than pretending to fit in. You can feel her influence even beyond music. Her calm, minimalist aesthetic has shaped how many Toronto creatives express themselves, from photo shoots to styling, to the tone of cultural events. It's subtle, but it's there. She's helped redefine what Afrobeats energy looks like, not always hype or loud, but sometimes soft, soulful, and deeply intentional. When you think about the growth of Afrobeats in Toronto, artists like Tems prove that it's not just about turning up. It's about connection, emotion, and identity. She's expanded the definition of what Afrobeats can be, showing the world that it can heal as much as it entertains. And that's why Toronto loves her, because she reflects the city's heart, multicultural, expressive, but introspective too. Her songs remind people of who they are beneath the surface. For some, she's background music. For others, she's a voice that helped them through hard times. Either way, she's become part of the rhythm of life here. Tems might be global now, but Toronto has claimed her in its own quiet way. Her music lives in our playlists, our parties, our memories, and our moods. She doesn't just sing to us, she sings for us. For everyone who's ever felt in between worlds, trying to find peace and belonging through sound. That's why Tems will always have a special place here. Because in her voice, Toronto hears itself, honest, emotional, and endlessly resilient. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment about your favorite Tems song, and share this with someone who connects with her music as deeply as you do. More stories from the Toronto Afrobeat scene are coming your way, from DJs to festivals and the artists shaping this city's sound. Stay tuned.